Alright, today I'm just going to show you how to run a couple of Linux distributions inside of Windows using Sun's VirtualBox, Sun Microsystems VirtualBox. Um, it's a little bit like VMware if you've ever used that before, but VMware is really meant for like enterprise. Like if you're going to be using this on a big like corporation level, like across a network, like you have a big server with a whole bunch and all that. This is really meant for. I actually don't think this has server capability. I'm not sure, but this is really meant for home use. Like if you were going to, well, like run Linux on a Windows machine, or it's open source and it's cross-platform. You can get it for Linux, you can get it for Mac, you can get it for Windows, of course, which is the one I'm going to be showing you today. This is actually Windows Vista Home Premium 64-bit edition, so um, and it will actually allow your virtual machines to use like the 64-bit processor. So if you want to run like 64-bit Linux in in a virtual machine, it will support that. And I just want to show you real quick how nice it is to use these virtual machines. And say I actually have it saved, and I'll just show you. Okay, let it find the network. It's got to mount that virtual machine. There it is. And I'm actually on a wireless network, but it kind of tricks it into thinking it's a wired connection. I need to actually work on that, but if you look, I've actually got it all the way to eventually. There we go. Let it actually run it in full screen, so it's like you're actually running. Well, you are actually running Linux, but it's as if you were actually booted to Linux. And if you wanted to show someone, like say I wanted to show you a tutorial in Linux, but I'm used to using Camtasia, which is what I'm using now, I can easily do this while still running Camtasia, and it looks as though I'm just in Linux and not in Windows, and you can't tell the difference. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, so I mean it's fully working. I'll show you. The internet works, terminal works. Um, this distribution is Fedora Core 11, which I'm pretty sure is quite recent. Um, it was a little challenging to get it to work in like this full screen mode that you see. Normally, I mean it'll work fine without any sort of tweaking. You just install it, which is what I'm going to show you how to do. But it can be a little iffy as far as getting it to run in this nice full screen mode, where it automatically uh, detects the size of the screen and the right resolution. And I'll show you. We'll get to all that. That'll definitely be a tutorial. That's what I'm here to help you with. So, um, as you can see, it did connect. It's not a file or anything. It's actually connecting to the server, the Fedora project server, and you can very easily run. I don't. Yeah, that actually resized. Okay. Now see, I've got Fedora 11 running, and I can easily, with a couple clicks, restore my Ubuntu session, which I just made another machine, virtual machine, which is also, I'm going to show you how to do that. You just run another virtual machine, and you can have multiple distributions of Linux. And the VirtualBox isn't limited to just running Linux. You can run uh, Windows, you can run BSD, Solaris, however you say it. Um, I'm pretty sure, and once again it does the connection thing. I'm not sure if you can run or emulate or whatever. Uh, I'm not sure if you could technically call this emulation, but anyway, I'm not sure if you can get Mac OS working. Supposedly you can, and I would think you would be able to, but once again, I haven't tried that myself, so I can't say any. All I've gotten to run is Linux so far. That's all I really want to run with this, so that's all I've done. Windows works fine. I haven't tried it myself, but I have no doubts. And as you can see, I did the full screen one. Now, Ubuntu was actually very easy to get everything working perfectly fine. It didn't take hardly anything. You just run through a couple steps and you've got this nice full screen version of Ubuntu working. And you really don't even have to set up your screen resolution. Once you get everything working properly, it automatically detects it as soon as you go to full screen mode. But I mean, you can always do the window mode, which is kind of nice if you're running multiple machines. And so you've got I've easily got two different versions of Linux running on top of Windows. I just wanted to show you a quick demonstration of it, and whenever you're done with one, you can just say, you can completely cut it off, which is like cutting the power, or you can shut down, or you can save the machine state, and it will save exactly where you're at, everything that's going on in the guest OS is what it's referred to as in VirtualBox. And you can also save states. You can save multiple states, not just one when you cut it off. You can save multiple states and return to those. It's got full disk support. You can either have your actual actual disk drive automatically mount to it, or you can see, I don't have anything mounted right now, or you can mount a disk image like an ISO. You can also do floppies, you can mess with the network, serial, all that sort of fun stuff. And as you can see, you've got a general Ubuntu base memory. I'll explain that. Video memory. You can change what would be the BIOS settings. Just different things like that. And the snapshots are like the save states. And as you can see, I've got Backtrack, a couple virtual machines of Backtrack 4, and then Fedora 11 and Ubuntu. So I'll actually have several different videos, hopefully, that will show you how to install or make a new virtual machine with Fedora 11 and Ubuntu. Now, I'm going to show you how to do the two different ones in different videos. So this is just an introduction video showing a little bit of what I'm talking about, like, you know, just what you're capable of doing and just how smooth it runs. I mean, you saw I was easily running two different versions, two different distributions of Linux on top of Windows, no hiccups whatsoever. I don't have any sort of special graphics card. I mean, this computer is new, but I mean, it's not anything over the top. It cost me $600. It's just a $600 laptop. It's not anything extremely fancy, nothing, you know, like Alienware or anything like that. So, I mean, it's very, very simple, very basic, but it's still very powerful, and I love this. So, hopefully the tutorials will get you up and running with virtual machines using Sun Microsystems VirtualBox. Thank you for watching, and I hope you watch the rest of my videos.